Hello everyone. My name is Abdurrashid. My surname is Otkurov. Today I'm gonna talk about normal distribution interaction. Lecture 6. Continuous random variables, spatially per curve. And for example is the exam scores. The normal distribution is a type of continuous probability distribution. It is very common in everyday life in business. The graph of a normal distribution looks like a bell. It's symmetric, which means the left side is the same as the right side. The example is the exams results in class. Most students get average scores and a few students get very high or very low scores. Properties of normal distribution: mean, median, mode, symmetric, about mean. One important property of the normal distribution is that the mean, median, and mode are equal. This means the center of distribution is also the most common value. The curve is symmetric around the mean. Just for example, if the average height of students is 170 centimeters, then about the same number of students are taller than or shorter than 170 centimeters. As you can see, area under the normal curve. In a normal distribution, probability is shown as the area under curve. The total area under curve is always equal to the 1. Just for an example, if you look at the exam scores, the probability that students get any score is 100% in total. Empirical rule. Oh, I missed it. I can come back, but I can explain you. The empirical rule helps us to understand how that is spread. About 68% of values are within one standard deviation from the mean. About 95% are with 2 standard deviation. For example, if the average score is 70, the most students will be scored close to 70, not very far from it. And second, slide 5, mean and standard deviation. Mean shows the center of the data. The standard deviation shows the spread ahead R. If the standard deviation is small, the values are close for the mean. For example, if most students get similar grades, the standard deviation is small. The normal distribution, how can I explain you? The standard normal distribution is a special normal distribution. It has a mean of 0 and standard deviation. We used to compare it values easily. For example, it helps to understand how good or bad test score compared to others. Using these scores shows us how far a value from the mean. If the score is positive, the value above the average. If it's negative, the value is below to the average. Just an example, this score of 1 means the result is 1 standard deviation above the mean. Finding probabilities. We usually change x values into z values. After that, we use what? Standard normal table. For example, we can find the probability that a student scores less than average or more than average. Finding x given probability. Sometimes we know the probability and what to find the value. First we find z score from the table, then comment into back the original value. How can I explain that? How explain the example? If only the top 10% of students pass exam, we can find the minimum passing score. I think that you get it, what I mean. The real life application, business decisions, quality control, example higher test scores. Normal distribution is used in many real life, as I said in fifth lecture or last one, I can't remember. Real life situations, it is used in education, business, and quality control. For example, companies use test results to choose workers. Schools use exam to evaluate students. Because of this, normal distribution is very important in statistics. This is I want to tell you. Today's lecture 6. Thank you for your attention.